Please pump your brakes. Your video will begin momentarily. Hi everyone, and welcome back. I totally forgot that today is Friday, which means, hey, we've got some celebrating to do. So let's just go ahead, jump right into it, because I'm late. You guys shouldn't have to suffer. Also, if this is your first time visiting this channel, make sure you subscribe. So, celebrating their 5th birthday this week, we have This Is the End and Man of Steel. This Is the End, directed by Evan Goldberg and Seth Rogen. It stars James Franco, Seth Rogen, Jonah Hill, Jay Baruchel, Danny McBride, Craig Robinson, Michael Cera, Rihanna, Paul Rudd, Channing Tatum. Everyone comes out in this movie. And it's an interesting take because everyone plays themselves. And it's just how, this is the end of the world, and Hollywood people really aren't that great. But it's a funny movie. It is enjoyable. You know, a lot of the other collaborations with Seth Rogen and James Franco, but this one, hands down, love it. Watch it all the time. Craig! You know, Backstreet Boys. Yes. This one is a great one. Also, Man of Steel, directed by Zack Snyder. It stars Amy Adams, Henry Cavill, Diane Lane, Kevin Costner. Drew a blank there. And, you know, it's kind of it's rebooting the whole Superman story for the DC cinematic universe. And, you know, say what you want about the DC movies. Yes, they're not Marvel. They're not supposed to be Marvel. They're their own separate company. Man of Steel, love this movie. Love the take on it. Think Henry Cavill, you know, young Albert from The Count of Monte Cristo, does great in this movie. The physique, the look, everything. This movie, unbelievable. It takes the best parts of, if you see the ones with Christopher Reeve, it takes the best part of Superman 1 and Superman 2, puts them together into this great movie. So, if you haven't seen it because of the whole hype with DC and Marvel, forget that. Watch this movie. It's well worth it. It leads you into the others. Let's hurry up and get a sequel. Moving on. Celebrating their 10th birthday this week, we have The Incredible Hulk and The Happening. Now, The Incredible Hulk, directed by Louis Leterrier, who also did Now You See Me. I know I had a hard time pronouncing his name when I did my video a few weeks ago with Now You See Me. And this one stars Edward Norton, Liv Tyler, William Hurt, Tim Roth. And this one was kind of also a reboot of the Hulk story, fitting it into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which, you know, had just really started. It kicked off a month before with the release of Iron Man, and this one just, you know, I enjoyed it. I wasn't sure about Edward Norton as Bruce Banner, but he's a great actor, pulled it off, and this one would be great to have a sequel. I know that there was a whole thing, Disney doesn't own the rights to it because Marvel doesn't own the rights to Hulk. Someone else does, and get that sorted out. Let's get the Hulk his own movie, sequel to this one. let's get on it. And also The Happening, starring Zooey Deschanel, probably butchered that. Mark Wahlberg, directed by M. Night. And this one just tells how the Earth is trying to basically correct itself. You know, as humans, we've done our damage with, pollution, global warming, cutting down rainforest and all these trees to make roads and buildings, and the Earth has basically had it. It's fed up. It takes revenge, goes after humans. The concept, original, unbelievable. Again, I like M. Night's movies, and Mark Wahlberg is amazing in just about everything he does. So, if you haven't seen this, check it out. Yes, this one, there are still scenes that stick in my head because wow, but it's good. Celebrating their 15th birthday this week, we have Rugrats Go Wild and Dumb and Dumberer, When Harry Met Lloyd. I haven't seen either one of these. I saw the Rugrat movie. I think it was just called Rugrats the movie. When my nephew wanted to watch it. Actually, I'm sorry. My great nephew wanted to watch it. It was on Netflix. Babysitting him. Put it on. We watched it. Wasn't really into the Rugrats, so didn't see this one. Dumb and Dumberer, directed by Troy Miller, who did Jack Frost with Michael Keaton. It stars Derek Richardson and Eric Christian Olsen. Dumb and Dumber was alright. Again, Jim Carrey is a comedic genius. The movie was good, had some laughs, but I refused to watch anything after that. Dumb and Dumber, the second one, whatever it was called, Dumb and Dumberer, When Harry Met Lloyd. I didn't want to see the same jokes done again. As I've mentioned in other videos, you get a lot of these comedies. They do really well with the first one, and all they try to do is transport everything from the first one into the second one, and so on. And I just don't want to see the same jokes over and over again. I'll just watch Dumb and Dumber again and again. It's great, holds up, it makes me laugh. I'm not going to watch anything after that. But that's my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Celebrating 20th birthday this week, we have 6 Days and 7 Nights and Can't Hardly Wait. Where to start with these? 6 Days, 7 Nights. Harrison Ford, Anne Hesh, directed by Ivan Reitman, who did Ghostbusters 1 and 2. I mean, this movie, it's basically just the two of them. Harrison Ford and Anne Hesh stuck on this deserted island for 6 days and 7 nights. They can't stand each other at first, but they have to come together, put their differences aside, and that time together, they form a bond. They're seeing other people in the outside world, but this bond of coming together, life or death, they live, brings them together as a couple. But, yes, it sounds like a love story, but come on, Harrison Ford, this is action. So, check this one out. It'll make you laugh. You'll love it. Oh my God. And Can't Hardly Wait. Jennifer Love Hewitt, Seth Green, Peter Facinelli. I mean, I still quote this movie to this day, 20 years ago. Wow. But, I mean, this whole thing of It's graduation night, it's a party, it's your last chance to kind of get everything off your chest. And it's a rom-com, but the comedy makes it well worth it. Oh my god, just Mike Dexter is a god. Check this out. If you have not seen it, you are missing out. You need to see this movie at least once in your life before you die. But hey, again, let me know what you thought about these movies in the comment section below. As always, you can find me on Instagram simply at Christopher Lafont. And if you have any questions, suggestions, a topic you want to hear about, a video you want to see, go ahead and email me at movietimewithchris. Again, I'm going to check that email regularly, so I'll be sure to see your emails. And hey, you never know, maybe your question or your suggestion will end up in one of my episodes. But until next time, take care.